It was a Sunday morning, and the restaurant glowed with soft golden lights. The sound of clinking glasses mixed with low jazz music, and everything looked perfect. Daniel sat across from his wife, Emily, smiling, feeling lucky to have her. They'd been married for 8 years of love, laughter, and shared dreams. He was tired from work, but tonight was supposed to be special. He had just gotten a promotion and wanted to celebrate with the woman he loved most. As he lifted his glass of wine, a waiter leaned close and whispered, "Sir, I don't mean to intrude, but your wife is cheating on you." Daniel froze. The glass trembled in his hand. For a moment, the world around him went silent. Then he looked up at the waiter, a young man with kind eyes, and laughed. "That's ridiculous," he said, brushing it off. Emily laughed too, unaware of what had just been said. But deep down, something inside Daniel shifted. He didn't know it yet, but that whisper would change his life forever. Hey there, kind souls. Before we dive deeper into this emotional story, take a quick moment to subscribe to our channel, Kindness Action. Hit the like button if you believe that kindness has the power to heal hearts, and share your thoughts in the comments below. We love hearing your stories and reflections. Now, let's get back to Daniel's journey, and discover how one small act of kindness can change everything. Daniel tried to laugh off the waiter's words, but they stayed with him like a stubborn shadow. That night, he couldn't sleep. Every time Emily smiled, every time she touched his hand, he wondered if it was real. A single sentence from a stranger had shaken his world. The next day, he returned to the restaurant. He found the same waiter, wiping down a table. "Why would you say something like that?" Daniel asked. The waiter looked nervous but calm. "Because I saw her here last week," he said softly. "With another man. They were holding hands. I thought you deserved to know." Daniel's chest tightened. He thanked the waiter and left without another word. For days, he felt lost. He didn't confront Emily, not yet. He wanted to believe there was another explanation. But a week later, he saw it himself. Emily at a cafe, sitting close to a man he didn't recognize, her laughter light and familiar. The kind she used to save just for him. When she came home that night, he didn't yell. He didn't cry. He simply asked, "Are you happy?" Emily looked confused, then guilty. Tears welled up in her eyes. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "I didn't mean to hurt you." Daniel's heart broke, but something else rose within him too. Compassion. He realized that anger wouldn't fix anything. Emily was lost in her own pain, and though her betrayal stung deeply, he couldn't hate her for it. He packed a small bag and left that night. He didn't go far, just to a quiet motel outside town. But he couldn't stop thinking about the waiter. Why had he cared enough to speak up? Most people wouldn't risk it. That small act of honesty, though painful, had freed him from a life built on lies. Weeks passed. Daniel started volunteering at a local shelter, trying to fill the emptiness with something meaningful. There, he met people who had lost far more than he had, families torn apart, homes gone, dreams shattered. Yet, despite their pain, many of them smiled. They helped one another. They showed kindness in the smallest ways, a shared sandwich, a warm blanket, a kind word. One evening, while serving dinner at the shelter, Daniel saw a familiar face walk through the door. It was the waiter. "You again," Daniel said, half smiling. The young man laughed nervously. "Yeah. I volunteer here on weekends." Daniel shook his hand. "You changed my life, you know. That night at the restaurant, I thought you were just being cruel. But you were trying to help." The waiter's eyes softened. "Sometimes the truth hurts," he said. "But kindness isn't always about comfort. It's about caring enough to do what's right." Those words stayed with Daniel. He began to understand that kindness isn't just about being nice, it's about being brave. It's about showing up for people, even when it's uncomfortable. Months later, Daniel started his own initiative called Kindness in Action, inspired by that simple encounter. He organized community drives, helped single parents find support, and offered meals to those in need. His heart, once full of pain, now overflowed with purpose. One day, as he was setting up a food distribution event, Emily showed up. She looked different, tired, remorseful, and maybe even proud. I heard about what you're doing, she said softly. You've turned into someone amazing. Daniel smiled gently. Pain can either destroy you or transform you, he said. I chose the second. They talked for a while, not as husband and wife, but as two people who had both learned what it means to hurt and to heal. Before she left, Emily said, I'm really sorry, Daniel. He nodded. I know, he said. And I forgive you. That night, as Daniel drove home, he felt a quiet peace settle inside him. Not because life was perfect again, but because he had learned something powerful, that kindness can grow even from heartbreak. That forgiveness is one of the purest forms of kindness. If you've ever been betrayed, broken, or hurt, remember this, your pain doesn't define you, your response does. You can choose bitterness, or you can choose kindness. You can close your heart, or you can open it wider than before. The next time someone wrongs you, try to respond with grace. It doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong. Because kindness is the kind of strength the world needs more of. Thank you for watching this story on kindness action. If it touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe for more stories that inspire kindness, and share it with someone who might need to hear this message today. Until next time, be kind, even when it's hard. Because you never know whose life your kindness might change.